What's up, you guys? Gonna be it's time for for another video here. Actually got two pickups to do. This one's going to be the first one, I think. Don't think I'll be able to do both of them in short enough time to fit in one reasonably length video. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably do them as two separate videos. Checking my hood mirror for traffic back there. Okay, we're leaving the Gilroy Garlic Farms truck stop right now along US 101 in Gilroy, California. It's one exit south of Highway 152 eastbound for those of you guys who might need help finding it on the map. It's off Monterey Avenue exit. Okay, we're going to be heading down to Gonzales to pick up the first load. I will be doing at least a 7-hour sleeper berth period while I'm there, if not a full 10-hour break before I leave. So I may end up a little bit late to the second shipper in Salinas. Second pickup is due at 2200. I'm going to try to do just sleeper berth only, and if I have to, creep my way from the staging spot over to the dock door, that's what I'll have to do. And same as when I dock out, because I got a 1600 appointment time. Now you can turn that way to get over to 101, but technically in a truck you're supposed to go this way. They don't really want you going that way in the truck. Trucks do it, and I don't know if they, I don't know how anal local law enforcement is about it. Okay, we're going to make a right turn here. Fix that. My food, which I'm going to wait till I get to Gonzales to eat. Now I did talk about my last video, this truck stop here. So I got my trailer washed out here, $40. I used an EFS check to pay for it. We do not. JCT does not have an account with that truck wash. Be good if they did, though. And I talked about how inside the truck stop there they got basically it's a sub shop, and I did confirm it actually is a Togo sub shop. Better subs than Subway, I'll tell you that. Quiznos, that was one I always liked too, but I don't know why they they closed down a lot of stores, but I think it actually was during the Great Recession era, if I remember right, when they started closing a lot of their stores down. So maybe that was what the problem was with Quiznos, because I've always thought their food quality was better than Subway's, and yeah, a little more pricey, but the food was good. I mean, actually, Quiznos and Togos, I'm not sure I would get tired of eating those sandwiches. The different types. Subway, their bread sucks, and this, I don't know, they're just okay to me. Just the bread alone makes me not like them too much. Slide over here. Okay, maybe about a 25-mile drive, I think, from here to Salinas, and then another, I can't remember, I want to say it's like 15-ish from Salinas down to Gonzales. I'm not gonna have you guys listening to me chat whatever for that long. I'll spare you that. But I do want to at least give you guys a footage of what the trip looks like from Gilroy down to there, because it's nice. So I figured I'll finish yapping, and then when I get through yapping, I'll run high speed all the way down into a little bit before we get into Gonzales, and run normal speed just before we're getting on, shortly before we're getting off the highway, right? So Anyway, this is the first of two pickups. I got this pickup. It's a Taylor Farms pickup in Gonzales, followed by another Taylor Farms pickup in Salinas later on tonight. And the load is going to Lake City, Florida. Target Distribution Center, I assume. I did do a delivery to that Target not that long ago. And it might have been the same route too. Because I remember I had a Gonzales and Salinas pickup not that long ago. So that's kind of an odd place for a shopping cart. I guess not though, if you're a homeless person living in some random spots. Yeah, San Jose, the south side of San Jose, not long before you get on the 101 freeway from 880. Man, it's just littered with homeless people and tents and stuff all over there. Alright, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning at 9:30 or something like that, but I don't know that I'm going to make it there on time. I'm going to have to call a doctor up and tell him I might need a little bit more flexibility, because I didn't anticipate there being a second pickup, because when I saw my pre-plan on the TransFlow, it didn't show me a second pickup. And I didn't really look at the details of the pickup on here once I was in the truck, so yeah, I had no idea that there was and I should have known. Like I said, the last time I picked up over here in Gonzales, that also had a follow-up in Salinas. So, here's what it is. About it. It's the load will be due in Lake City on the 12th of December. I do have the hours to cover that, so that won't be a problem. So I do anticipate I will probably take the load all the way there myself. And I gotta remember to, when I parked, put in my home time request for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so I can be with my family for that. And then found out I got jury duty coming up as well again. They keep summoning me, and I keep getting exemptions because I'm an OTR trucker, but yeah, I'm thinking maybe it'd be better if I just go ahead and show up. They're probably not going to pick me anyway, because I mean, they love picking me for the, you know, to get in the initial group or whatever, but then when they find out my history or whatever, it's, you know, it's not very colored, but it's still, it's not squeaky clean either. Sometimes I've had a tendency to get dismissed over that. And I figured, you know, instead of getting summoned every couple of months or 3 months or whatever it seems to be, maybe I should just, show up, and then if I get picked, I get picked. If I don't, then I'm off the hook for the next year. So, it might do me some good, but to not have to keep getting summoned. I don't mind serving jury duty, but at the same time, we have a flawed justice system. I did serve as a juror in Riverside, city of Riverside, California, back in, I don't remember what year it was. Quite a while back, at least probably, I don't know if it was 10 years ago. Probably, I mean, it could have been around that long. And that was for a fatal traffic accident that I actually had to divert around on my way home from work, you know, for that same accident. And it was a vehicular manslaughter case. And long story short, the girl who was on trial, she was on trial for doing just about 70 miles an hour in a 50 zone in Moreno Valley, California. And she ended up swerving off to the left, froze up. Her friend in the passenger seat grabbed the steering wheel, turned it back to the right, and while doing that, they collided head on with an old man going the other direction and killed the old man. Had the passenger not touched the steering wheel, she would have just gone right over a curb and into a dirt field. And I was also convinced that the reason why she swerved was not because she was out of control, but because one of the witnesses there, I believe he made a right on red in front of her, and you know, when it wasn't safe to make the turn. Ultimately, we ended up deadlocking 9-3 in favor of acquitting. Most all of us who were in favor of acquitting just thought the wrong person was on trial. It should have been the guy who made the right turn, but there was no evidence to prove that he actually made the right on red. There were no cameras there, no witness statements to confirm that, you know, whether or not he had made the turn. He claimed on the witness stand himself that he did not make the turn until after she passed by, but yeah, I call bullshit on that. So honestly, I think ultimately he caused it. Yeah, granted, she was stupid for doing 68. I think they said her tire skid marks translated to her doing 68 point something miles per hour. That's what the formula came out to, and so yeah, she's an idiot for driving like that. But I think this lane stays for a bit. Coming up on 156 eastbound, by the way. Anyway, there were three jurors who voted for convicting her. 2 of them were truck drivers, and all they would really say is that's all it can be. That's all it can be. You know, they really didn't have anything else. They just had a bad attitude towards stupid four-wheelers. Yeah, great going there, truckers. Show your intelligence. Too many fellow truckers don't have intelligence and are ignorant and you know, one track with their political and whatever other views. So yeah, probably not the best kind of juror to have on the jury, to be honest with you, in that kind of a case. And the third one was an elderly man, a retired man, who basically had the wrong attitude on there. He said guilty because he said somebody has to be held accountable, and you know, the man's family, you know, needs justice, and said, well, if she's on trial, she must be guilty, and that's ignorant. And that's why he was on the jury at all with that attitude. I don't know, because that's you can't do that. I mean, if you can't be open-minded, then you should not be on that jury. So, and then with my own criminal case I had, which was a misdemeanor case, basically it was just disciplining my child with a belt. You know, and I'm not a fan of using that form of discipline, but sometimes, you know, something has to be done, and it had to be done. Yeah, could I have done something different in that situation? In hindsight, yeah, possibly. But it got the job done, what needed to be done. And, well, anyway, there was a 18-year-old young man who was a Hemet High School student, I remember, because I lived out there in San Jacinto, next to Hemet, who had a accident, if you want to call it that, where he ran right through a bunch of Hemet High School students who were walking across the street from the main campus area to, I think, the student parking lot or whatever it was, or football stadium or whatever it was. I can't remember, on the other side of the street. He was doing 50 in a 25 zone. It was a school zone, like a student zone, you know, a 25 mile an hour limit when children are present, and children are present. So it was a 25 zone. He was doing 50 plus. And he claimed that his brakes were not working. And so, like, okay, 2 things. Why are you going that fast in that area? And why are you on the road in the first place if you have a truck with non-functioning brakes? Yeah, he didn't even so much as get charged with anything by the DA, but I get charged for freaking putting a belt on my son's ass. Fuck you guys with your criminal justice crap. I made sure I voted against that district attorney next time he was up for election. So yeah, I mean, I like to say that we'd have a good system, but it's not. People need to be redeemed and have a chance at redemption, and they can't. You commit one mistake, and you're going to have a black cloud following you around for the rest of your life. If you have a felony, God forbid you just made one mistake, and you just want to, you learned the lesson from it and want to move on with your life. You can't do that. So, yeah, those are some of my own views on that. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into politics, and I don't want to spend the entire trip over here making the video excessively long with rambly stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up, and we'll continue on the footage when we get to Gonzales, right? Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, guys, we're a mile out from Gonzales now. Exit 313. That is, I think, 13 miles south of Sanborn Road, where the Pilot truck stop is at in Salinas. We wanted to get around this truck. He was actually going a little bit faster than he is now. Figured it wasn't worth it to try to go around him because I knew my exit was coming up soon. Plus, there was a lot of traffic there going by, and then this cloud slows down and makes me regret my decision to not pass him. Anyway, there's a couple of ways into here. I'm going to use this first exit here on the north end, and it'll go straight down through into town. There'll be a traffic light down there. I'm going to turn right on and head west. And a short distance down there, I'll be another right turn to head north on, I don't remember what street it's called. And then right side of the street right there will be Taylor Farms. Alright, so we're going to use this exit here. Zoomed in, that way don't stupidly miss a turn or something. I know there was a traffic light at the next turn I need to make. So the Taylor Farms facility is pretty close to where you see those windmills up there ahead and on the right. See I think the north end of Taylor Farms facility right over here, just to the, not too far to the left of where the windmill is on the left. There are two windmills. I'm talking about the one that's further to the left on the view. Yeah, Taylor Farms warehouse is not far over to the left of that, down the street, basically. Okay, 30 mile an hour zone coming up here. Bienvenido a Gonzales. It almost looks like graffiti, but it's actually a mural. Cool. Feeling a little bit of the effects of not sleeping enough, since I can't do anything more than nap here and there. So I can manage, but yeah, I'm hoping I get a pretty good rest over. Well, I don't think that's going to happen still. I'd like to get pretty decent rest over here at in Gonzales. I'll probably have to rely on mostly after I'm already done loading, though. We'll go through this stop sign, and then the light coming up, I'm gonna make a right on, or right at, whatever. Tessames. Not familiar with them. First I got food, and then maybe do a little bit more video editing at least as well. Alright, this light here, right turn. Gonzales River Road. Yeah, I've already edited the footage for my Oakland delivery. I just gotta do the rest of it now. And if all goes well, I'll have it completely done and ready for you guys to watch tomorrow morning, for me at least. Not this turn, but the next one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's the next turn up here. In fact, you just stay here in the right lane. There's a stop sign here, and just turn right here at the stop sign. And right over here on the right side is Taylor Farms. Paco's Shop and Towing. Alright, Puente del Monte is the name of the street. And then have Gonzales Equipment Sales right here at the corner too. Okay, it's not, I don't think it was this street. I think it's the next one. Yeah. We'll turn in where this guy's at. I don't know why he's parked right there. They have a staging area right there, unless the staging lot is full or something. But I thought they had an overflow lot here too. Yeah, I see a spot over here I can park in. There's more than one spot. There's another one over there too. Alright, see, I'm squared up right with the center of the hole. I can come in there at a perfect angle. Just I catch the trailer on time though. I think I might be a little late. Clear of that other trailer, but yeah, I could have. Yeah, I was a little late chasing it. The tandem's over there more toward the center. I'm not going to make it on time, so get the drives over here. Looks like White's getting there to pull out the dock in. Let him go first, and me being a little bit of a perfectionist, I'm gonna reset so I get my tandems in the center of the spot instead of I mean, this will work here, but might as well correct it. I haven't set my brakes yet. They're a little bit better. Okay, so standard practice with produce shippers like this one, make sure you have your trailer license plate information. So, and also need to slide tandems back. So before I even eat, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Get my trailer info, license info, and I'll go ahead and slide the tandems. Come on, that's like the second or third time I've tried to tell you to put it in post-trip mode. Great, now you're froze up while I'm in drive mode, you freaking piece of shit. Now I'm gonna have to reset this thing.
Thank you for calling Omnitrack's customer support. This call may be monitored for quality assurance. Please listen carefully to our new menu options.
I already know, option 1.
For U.S. and Canada automated mobile reset, press 1. For U.S. mobile reset, press 1. For Canadian mobile...
Please provide the device number you would like to have reset. Confirmation number is
42.
It's pretty bad that I know the serial number of my device by heart because I've had to do this so many times. Anyway, so going on, moving on from that, I'm going to slide tandems all the way back, get my trailer license info. That way when I do check in later, it's I already have that info. Check-in office right over here to the left of the end of basically the building, just to the left of the doors that are in front of me. So that'll help you guys out when you check in here, right? So we'll have some more footage here for you guys when it's time to dock in, right? So stay tuned. Alright guys, we're ready to dock in here. We're checked in, got the dock door assignment immediately. He gave me door 25, which is right in front of us. With right in between Giltner and the blue Volvo. Don't think I have enough room to get my doors open here next to this guy who's parked next to me, so come over this way. We'll get set up at least. I'm gonna have to go past the door at least. Normally I would go 2 spots past because my tandems are all the way back, but I'm gonna have to go even further because my tandems are out in Timbuktu. I'm gonna go like 3 spots. That should be good. Where I'm out of the way, but I can still get my doors open. Okay, now we'll get over. Hopefully Fry Miller's trailer won't be into my way. Can't tell what he's doing, if he's just checking in or if he's just in the way. Come on dude, what are you doing? Okay, so that guy's trying to dock in also. I think over in door 27 or something. And I guess Freimiller was in his way. I'm not going to keep waiting forever because my freaking doors are open. The more they sit here wide open waiting for this freaking guy to finish. But she wasn't even out there yet by the time I did this. I'll bet you his doors aren't even open yet. No, they're not. They're freaking closed. So I'm sitting here freaking waiting on his ass. My doors are already open, and his aren't. A little bit late chasing in. Look at this. I'm still going to be in the door before him. Yeah, my door's already open now. I've probably warmed up a few extra degrees because he wasn't even back there. I mean, he wasn't even out of a spot when I started pulling out to dock into my own door. Yeah, and then him setting up in my way, I couldn't get into my door until he got out of my way. So not very happy with him. But I mean, this is where having a brain sometimes is useful. Like, you see my doors open, right? I just opened them up, and you see I'm in a position to set up for my backing. I sure as hell didn't look like it just came out of a damn door the way my tractor and trailer are angled. That's some fucking common sense here, people. Alright, so alright, we'll have some more footage when we're ready to leave here, right? Really just when I get knocked out, we're just gonna go right back into one of the spots across the lane, because pretty sure I won't be near 7 hours of sleeping birth time by then. So get you another backing out of that before we conclude the video. All right, so we'll have some more footage for you soon. All right. Guys, we're all done here. I'm still out of clock though, so I'm gonna have to. Hopefully that guy's pulling out of that spot and I can take his. I'm gonna have to creep out of here. We get my doors shut and my load locks installed. Hopefully that should be enough. Okay, I don't think I'm far enough forward. I wanted to go further, but that forklift guy coming up kind of affected my decision. Ah, shit, that bobtail's taking that spot. I think. Hoping somebody pulls out. Someone's got to be docking in next. I wish that bobtail driver hadn't done that. I still have almost an hour before I can even leave. Might have to park on the street or something. Yeah, I really needed that spot. I'm out of hours, so I'm not going far. I'm not gonna go past creep mode. Really hoping to see someone turn their lights on, like they're gonna come dock into the door that I just vacated, but nobody seems to be doing that. So, you know, what do I do? I don't know why this says trucks left turn only, because I've picked up at that shipper right over there, and you have to go right past like that guy did. This is not good. No parking allowed, and there's nowhere to park. I'm out of hours. And And I'm not screwing up my 7-3 split over no fucking spot. At this hour, screw it. I'm just... I don't care. It's man, if I gotta do what I gotta do, it's like I'm not screwing up a 7-3 split. If I have to do a full 10-hour break by and you know and disrupt my 7-hour sleeper berth, yeah, to go somewhere else, it's gonna make me late for my second pickup because my pickup over there is due at 10 o'clock tonight, and if I do a 7-3 split, I can leave there. I can leave here when it's time to go over there, check in, and then hopefully get a door right away, and not disrupt any. You know, and I can just do just a regular. Yeah, I'll have hours to work with. I got 51 minutes left on my 11. When I get 7 hours, when I do 7 hours in sleeper berth, though, I will get 344 plus 105, so 449. Plus 53. Plus 150. So that might be just enough needed to get me from... I don't know. It might be just a tad short of what I need to get from Salinas back to my house, but I mean, at least it's close where I might be able to work with it. And if not, okay, just do a 3-hour split somewhere en route. Yeah, I'll get as close as I can. If I have to do a 3-hour split, maybe in Boron or somewhere else, so be it. If that's the plan. Given that I'm done here though, and I do have the other pickup, and do want to have some coverage there for you guys on that video, and I don't want this video to be excessively long either. I'm going to go ahead and end this one here because you saw basically the gist of what all happened here. And yeah, we'll see you guys in Salinas, alright? That video for you guys will hopefully be available to watch the day after you see this one available. If all goes as planned, the Oakland delivery will be ready for viewing tomorrow. I'm actually in the editing process on the final part of it now, and then I'll compile the completed video, and then once that's done, I'll upload it. And if everything goes great, so Wednesday morning, which is tomorrow for me, the Oakland delivery will be available, and then Thursday morning, hopefully this pickup will be available, and then Friday morning the Salinas pickup will be available. I'll give you guys regular content to watch, whatever, nothing too excessively long, I hope, and and at predictable times, always at 5 a.m. Pacific time or 8 a.m. Eastern for you guys. Lisa, Tom, anybody else who's in the UK, Stefan, I don't know if you still watch my channel, but that's we're 8 hours behind Zulu time, so I imagine that should be about 1300 your time, or 1 p.m. When my videos are available. Okay. Alright, so you guys all have a great night, and we'll see you on the next video, right? Thanks a lot for we'll see you guys next time.